I found vids, and I suddenly, and I've told this to other people, I suddenly felt like I knew why they were making music. Because you could turn it into vids. Honey, I'm gonna make it out alive. So kiss me goodbye. And once that turns on and you're seeing stuff in your head, and you just never really go back. Shake your day away and you can party, party, join us, party, party, join us, party, party, join us, shake your blues away. Yo, reggae vacation, Mom! You become so familiar with the joke that it's not really that funny to you anymore. And so to play it for someone else and have them react, it brings the vid back around for you again too. I don't know, Spike was a huge part of why I got into Buffy. Spike was, I was like, why is she making out with the bad guy? I am so confused right now, but really intrigued. The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams. I find it hilarious that the vids that I've made appeal to a huge spectrum of people and their feelings about Spike. I mean, black heart, what would you want for more? What would you make it easier on me to satisfy? I'm on fire. He's got a lot of facets. You can vid him in so many different ways, and that is entertaining to me. Oh, your sex and your diamonds. Oh, your sex and your diamonds. Oh, your sex and your Starbuck, while I found very attractive, I didn't ever crush on her so much as I wanted to be her. I would like to do this without I'm going to do this vicariously. I don't really want that much angst in my own life. Thank you. Like the blue in the sky. And again, she's fun because you can do all of these kinds of different facets of her. You can do a fun, bouncy kind of kick-ass side. You can do an angsty side. Just like Spike in a lot of respects, that there's a lot going on around them, and so you have a lot of options with them. And I think that's why they're both really popular characters to vid. Scared, just changing. I got into vidding, and it was so much fun from the community aspect. And again, I didn't have that in the sort of traditional art stuff that I was doing it. And I want to be participating in that rather than just absorbing. No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. I like to make sure that I'm watching stuff that I don't just get into the rut of watching vids from people I know, because I wouldn't ever meet any new vidders if I did that. I like to do that, and I like to do it because it's not as easy to get into a rut of sort of absorbing your closer friends' opinions. I heard you on the wireless back in 52, lying awake intently tuning in on you. It's really hard for me to
put something down if the context fits and the motion doesn't. And you know, and sometimes I can fix that with the tech. I mean, I can add the motion I need. In most cases, it, you know, if you look a little bit and your source isn't really screwing you, you could find something. I was originally in it just for kind of the emotional payoff, very, very much fanish to specific fandoms.
Well, if you've seen true light, then this is my prayer.
Now I feel like I'm sort of fanish to vidding, so my, you know, my inspirations and whatever goals I suppose are a little broader. I saw Watership Down when I was like 5, and it's the only movie that's ever given me nightmares. But you know, I grew up to eventually read the book and really like it. And I can't believe they showed it to small children because it's just wrong. Those vids are related, the horror and Cosme and Watership Down, in that they're all visually compelling to me, you know, and the stories I think are compelling. I'd like to at some point get the energy to try and combine some of my more traditional art background stuff, drawing and whatnot. Maybe even, you know, trying to do some of my own animation to kind of mix in with some of the source, that kind of thing.
After you've given up and all is gone, help is coming one day late.
You know, if something works right, it's either, you know, it hits the emotional button that made you want to make the vid, or, you know, the visual match between the, you know, the music and the emotion in the clip or whatever. And the same to me is those little moments where, you know, you sit back and you're like, oh God, can I really do that? Or, I mean, it's one of the things that sets vidding apart from other art forms.
Yeah, that went well.